As always, I'm doing this on my own time with my own resources and not in my official capacity. So I talked in my last video about online anonymous accounts making you question what's right and what's wrong. And we have another case of this again. It's Ambitious Fox posting anonymously on IC and probably on Talking Stick. I have no idea if it was there or not. And making claims that I had said things that I did not say, that I deliberately misled tribal members, and I did not. So I'm going to go over their two main points, which was that we claimed the cost of the building doubled, and the admin building, and that we misled about what 105L leasing can and can't do. So I'm going to go over those as quick as possible. So I can say what I said, and you can go back into my video from 2 videos ago and watch it and see what I said about it versus what they claimed. First off, they named me by name, and then they said the price of the and others, and they used the and others very specifically to mislead you because they want you to think that I said the cost of the building doubled. It did not. If you go back and watch my video around the 30-second mark, I said the cost of the building went up by tens of millions. It did go up by tens of millions. It had previously been 40 million. The upper estimate now is 59 million. Previously, we were only talking about one building. Now we had 3 options that brought the costs down a little bit, but it's that upper option that I believe the 40 million was based on. So thus, it did go up by tens of millions. It went up nearly $20 million in estimated cost. They used the idea conceptual design, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, but that's the amount that we were told, and those were the numbers we were given. Nowhere on the agenda did it say that we were only looking at preliminary conceptual designs. It said we were going to be discussing the admin building, and that's all we knew going into the tribal council meeting. The second thing they misled about, or claimed I misled about, was 105L leasing. They used a lot about a very technical language, gave the bill and its official name, and they did that to kind of distract you. Like, this person really knows an awful lot. They used the formal name and stuff. That's kind of smoke and mirrors. You give lots of unnecessary details, but the main claim that they made is that I said that 105L leasing was temporary funding, or that basically it was not permanent. I didn't say temporary at all, but they are correct that I have grave concerns about whether this is a permanent funding source. And let me explain why. 105L leasing has gone up from about $800,000 a decade ago to all tribes across the country to, I think it was over $700 million this year, and there's beliefs that it will go up over $2 billion. Now, they correctly pointed out that there is a congressional law that says that the BIA shall enter into leases with tribes, but it doesn't say what those leases look like, those that have to be negotiated. And Congress, in an attempt to cut the overall cost of this program, may very well look at doing 2 things. One, they could make it go away. Well, they are the ones that created the program, and courts have said they have to fund it on the shall fund it. But they also can make it go away by just rewriting the law. It is as simple as that. Not just are they the funder, but they are the law creator. So, well, they talked a lot about how resources are allocated in the piece, and where they talked about how this is, that the law says it shall. They did not mention that the law could go away, and that is my concern. Also, we don't exactly know that the terms of the leases will continue to be as beneficial as they have been. That's a big one because there is some negotiations. It just says they shall negotiate leases. It does not say what those leases have to be. I believe right now it's anticipated that they will be what the actual square footage cost in a specific market is, but they can actually change that part of the law as well. So my concern again is that these aren't necessarily permanent laws. Congress, who created them, can also take them away. And my concern again is because we have this based on the backup being the land allocation fund, which goes to culturally sensitive lands. And I want to be able to keep that fund as protected as possible. And I don't want to overcommit to a building. The final part I want to talk about is they went after Chris Kitts, saying that he didn't understand conceptual design. Chris Kitts has been in the design process on multiple hospitals in his career. He absolutely understands, and he also looked at this and said, this cost is way too high. The $1,050, I know they said $1,000 in Ambitious Fox thing, but they were rounding down. I'm being a bit nitpicky there, but it was $1,050, is an awful lot more money. In fact, it's at a minimum $150 more than the highest estimate for the Portland market right now. So again, there's very much concerns that this building's overpriced. And will price come down? We'll see. Do we need the building? I think General Counsel has to have that case made to them, and hopefully it will get made to them one way or the other. But I wanted to show how somebody can say somebody has said something but mislead what they were saying. If you want to, go back in the video. you'll see that I described 105L leasing at around minute 1, around 30 seconds in that video, 2 videos ago. I discussed what I thought the cost estimate was. None of those matched what Ambitious Fox put in their paper. So anyway, that's my thoughts today. Thanks.